Mutts founder Zach Skow is back in the nation's capital after being invited to the White House for the Trump administration's efforts to help those leaving prison to get jobs. 23 ABC's Josh Sanders joins us in studio now. Josh, Skow says his invitation was unexpected, but the executive office took interest in Marley's Mutts' Pawsitive Change several months ago.
Yeah, Alyssa, that program is geared towards using man's best friend to help provide people behind bars a new way once they get released from prison. Today, Pawsitive Change was recognized at the White House.
Just got into the southeast entrance of the White House. We got to go show our IDs.
Thursday was a surreal experience for Marley's Mutts founder Zach Skow. The Tehachapi-based dog rescue has made national headlines, not only rescuing canines, but also touching the lives of those often forgotten.
Out of the blue, I got an email on Saturday evening from the Office of the President saying we'd like you to be present for a speech that the President is giving in Washington, D.C. Regarding second chances and the Office of American Innovation.
Last December, President Trump signed the First Step Act, a federal act geared towards reducing the rates of repeat offenders or those returning to prison by funding programs that help reintroduce inmates into society.
As a result of the booming economy, we're bringing Americans who have been on the sidelines back into the workforce, including former inmates and those recovering from opioid addiction.
Skow joined others involved in inmate recovery and programs at the White House, including reality star Kim Kardashian.
I'm so happy to be here today amongst people that want the same thing.
As the president delivered remarks on his policies, the Pawsitive Change Program blends Skow's passions for man's best friend as well as redeeming people.
What our program does is creates pet industry professionals out of former inmates.
Skow says the majority of those completing the 14-month program now have jobs and that the president's First Step Act is a start, but there are other steps that can be taken towards positive change and giving inmates a second chance.
One, we can talk about it on social media. Two, we can consider hiring ex-convicts. And three, we can really allow ourselves to shift mentally about how we view people who have served time in prison.
Taking to the White House Twitter account, President Trump says our policies are rebuilding lives, rebuilding families, and rebuilding communities. In December of last year, he signed that law, groundbreaking historic reform of on our criminal justice system, the First Step Act. Now, Skow says one obstacle against former inmates is that stigma surrounding those serving time. He says as long as that exists, the second chance for them will take a longer time. In studio, Josh Sanders, 23 ABC, connecting you.